Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading. This is a past meets future reading. I have no clue what we're gonna. I have no clue how this is gonna work. So it's an experiment. But if you're going to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be down below. I will be doing all signs, of course, tonight. So that's how we'll be doing that. But welcome everybody. Huda, hello. Dad, hello. Nicole, hello. Elaine, hello. Rebecca, hello. A. Ortiz, good evening. And Rebecca, other Rebecca, hello. Jackie, hello. JC, hello. I feel like that's it. All right, cool. So we're going to answer some questions first, and then we will get started as always. So let me just figure out where we were. Brainiacs, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I have a new living situation in April? Yeah, I feel like you could. King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords normally would say no, but Ten of Swords is a card of moving. So I would say yes, you could, for sure. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here... You say, cool subject. Can I get a few cards? Thank you, by the way. Can you get a few cards on how my past may meet my future? You have the Five of Swords with the Temperance card. So I feel like in the past, experiencing difficulties and challenges with that Five of Swords. Five of Swords also like winning at all cost in a lot of ways. And the Temperance card is like being more patient. So I feel like you have just learned how to be more patient to get your freedom with this Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles isn't a card of freedom, but it kind of is, because it's a card of like having luxuries or having certain nice things in your life. So I feel like this is what you are working towards in a lot of ways, JC, and I like it. A. Ortiz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Why would Temp Job ask me if I'm due? Six of Swords, probably for planning is what I would say. So maybe because they have to plan, or, they need to plan, for when you have to take off time or whatever. So that's just all I feel here. And she's literally holding a baby as well. But that's kind of what I feel for you. And you say, and when I plan, I feel like it's just for planning purposes is what I would say to you. You say, and she wants me to train the new person and gave me more responsibilities. Yeah, I feel like this will be good for you. So, yeah, I feel like it was just for planning purposes. I think that answers your question there. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. The introduction or the induction at CBI gave me no clarification if I want the job or not. Seems okay, but I really hate working with a lot of people. You have the Two of Cups. Perfect match for you, Nicole. So this would be like a perfect match. I would say that this could be a very good position for you. Six of Wands, a lot of success here. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands could be, feeling the burdens or feeling overextended or feeling like people are putting their stuff on you. Basically, or just dealing with people in general. But overall, I feel like it would be very positive with these two cards. So I feel like it's mostly positive, Nicole. Let's see here. JC, thank you again for the super chat. You say, sorry, same concern, starting both short and long-term job searches next week. Hope not to lose my car until money is back on track. Cards, please. You have the Five of Cups, worries, fears. Five of Pentacles here, Ten of Cups. I feel like you will be fine. So, Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, plenty of opportunity. The Star, a wish. I think like a while ago you kept getting the Star, right, JC? The Fool as well, so taking leap of faith. I feel like things will be good for you here. So I feel like things will be fine, basically. I feel like there will be like a lot of improvements, a lot of opportunities for you as well. The Fool is like, kind of like having an opportunity to take a leap of faith. So that's kind of what I feel for you. Love it. Roy, hello. Thank you for being here. And Midnight Moon, hello. Welcome. Paris, hello. And Cards and Clarity, hello. Thank you for being here. All right. Purple Magnol, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Purple, you say, told Allie where I work. Was it a bad thing? I know. I feel like things are fine here. I feel like your question got cut off, Purple, so let me know if your question got cut off. But no, I feel like things are fine, basically. The Knight of Cups is a card of like happiness, success, like good things. So, it's a card of like being swept off your feet. So I feel like things are fine. Literally, Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How does Libra feel about me? Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles is like fun. So I feel like I do feel fun. And the Three of Wands is like wanting to make a move, but it's slow. So, Three of Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment, basically. I feel like that's how they feel. So that's what I would say there. Sue, thank you for the super chat. Will getting back to work after surgery go well? Nine of Swords, Three of Cups. I would say yes. The Nine of Swords would say, like, don't rush. So, make sure you're healed up, Sue, and everything like that. But Three of Cups is a celebration, happiness, probably just happy to be doing something, right? So I feel like you'll be feeling good about it. But, so, yeah, yes. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, how is it positive? I hate working in big offices with a lot of people. It's not something I'm ever comfortable with. How is it a perfect match? I feel like I don't think it's a perfect match. I would say it's probably a good match. I feel like I feel like the other position had better cards, Nicole. I can't remember which one I was saying the other night, but I feel like the house one had much better cards in the first place. So let's just throw that out there. But number two, I feel like you could be really happy there. Yeah, strength, it's like, yeah, maybe you will have to push yourself here, or maybe you'll have to be strong, right? Working with a lot of people, dealing with a lot of people. But the Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing, being really happy. Maybe you'd be really happy there. Maybe you'd meet the love of your life there. You never know, right? The Strength card is like the opportunity to show off. Yeah, Two Wands. Two Wands also could be like a card of strength because it's a card of like boldness, being bold or being forced to be bold. So in a lot of ways, maybe you would be kind of like forced to be bold in this situation. But at the same time, I feel like this would be very good for you, is what I'd say. Here, yeah, Four Wands celebration, marriage, Nicole. So it could lead to love. But again, I feel like the other one I can't remember, if I'm being honest with you, Nicole, if it was the other one or not. Purple, thank you for the super chat. You didn't have to do that, by the way. But you say, will she tell anyone? I don't want to know. I would say no. I feel like you're worrying for no reason. Nine of Swords is like worries, fears, doubts, anxiety, depression. But again, it's a temporary. This is a temporary situation, the Nine of Swords, and so I would say no. I feel like you have nothing to worry about with those cards. Those are very, very good cards for sure. We're posting triple numbers now. All right. That works. Midnight Moon. We are happy to have you here. We're happy you're here. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Alyssa, hello. By the way, welcome. Stacy, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. All right. We're gonna get started here, people, in like 5 minutes. And we will be just going in order. Like I said, I think I'm going to pull 2 cards per sign, past, future, and then I'm going to tie the 2 together. Does that make sense? We're just going to wing it. We're going to see what happens. So that'll be that. Just so everybody knows, tomorrow we're going to be doing a daily reading, and then on Saturday we are going to be doing, I'm going to be kind of like doing a how do they feel about me reading, but we're going to be doing, does my boss like me? That will be the first question, and then the second question is going to be how do they feel about me? Anybody that you're thinking about. So that's what we're going to do on Saturday. Also, the weekly readings are up. So if you haven't watched the weekly reading or your weekly reading, make sure to go and watch it. Karma, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Welcome. And oh, that was nice. April, hello. Thank you for being here. And Paris, hello. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to have more fun on the channel, right? So that's the whole point of having a channel in the first place. I like it. Maria, hello. Thank you for being here. Everybody loves Maria. No, you know what, Maria? I believe that. Definitely. And Secret says Baby Chris. Yes, Baby Chris in that picture. And that's that. Gandalf, hello. Welcome. And yeah, hello to the lurkers, right? I never shout out the lurkers. Midnight Moon, you're probably right. I should do that more often because there's a bunch of them. Rosie, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, it's a Friday night. I think we're going to, after I answer Nicole's question, we're going to get started because these Friday nights, there's usually not very many people here. Nicole, hello. Thank you again. You say here, not going to meet the love of my life. I've met everyone there. There's no way you've met every single person, Nicole. There's just no way. And there's no one I would ever date. Same as every other job. I'm doomed. Well, if you think that, then yes. Nicole, Ten of Swords, victim mentality, says don't be a victim. Four of Wands, there's a lot of freedom. that could be leading to a lot of success. So I feel like there could be a lot of success coming in for you. Love, King of Pentacles, meeting someone through work. You always get the King of Pentacles, Nicole, is what I would say to you. So I feel like it could be an earth sign, could be somebody through work, right? So that's what I'd say here. It's Thursday. Damn it. Hey, guess what, everybody? It's Thursday. I was so wrong. There you go. Nicole, I feel like you're going through a rebirth here, Nicole. Yeah, I think you need to get out of your head, like I always say. I know you don't like when I say that, but that's what I'd say to you. 4 Pentacles, letting go of your old life in a lot of ways, especially with that Judgment card. Magician, you can have whatever you want, Nicole. So that's what I'd say to you. There's no way you've met everybody. It's just not possible. Trust you know, I don't want to get offensive on this channel, people, so don't take this the wrong way. But on Valentine's Day, there's a meme I posted years ago that's been going around that said, even Hitler had a girlfriend, but you're still single. So, again, there are plenty of people that I see all the time with girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever you want to call it, right? Plenty of people where I'm like, how the hell does that person have a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Right? So you just have to believe it, people. Secrets. I've never been hungover in my life, literally. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Messages for me, please. What do I need to know? Ace of Pentacles. There could be some sort of offer coming in for you. The 6 of Wands, success. So I feel like there's like good news or success coming in for you. This definitely looks like good news. Yeah, look at this. The star as well. So like some sort of victory or some sort of wish coming in for you. So I feel like there's like a lot of success coming in for you here. And could be good news as well. So, love it. That looks amazing. Veronica, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my daughter's audition go well? Oh, yeah, I would say yes. I don't know why that confused me, but I would say yes, for sure. Cards for next week with my fiance in Dominican Republic. Chariot, love it. Travel. Hierophant, marriage. So, getting married. This is very good for you, Veronica. Chariot is like a card of victory, success, happiness, good things, and the Hierophant, marriage. So, yeah, looks really good for you. Love it. All right, we are going to get started now here, people. So let's get this show on the road. Let's see what is going on for you, Aries. I'm going to be using 2 different decks tonight. Why not? Let's mix it up, right? I already shuffled these decks before I went live, just so everybody knows. For the past, we're going to be using the Radiant Wise Tarot. And to make it even more confusing for the future, we're going to be using the just regular old Radiant Rider Waite for the future. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. But we're doing past meets future tonight. So let's see what we have here for everybody. So let's see. All right. Aries, what is going on for you, Aries? All right. Aries, in the past you have the 5 of Cups, and so I feel like in the past some of you could have regrets, you could have sadness with this card as well, or you could be feeling like left out in some way. The good news is in the future you have the the Queen of Cups, which could represent the return of love to your life. So I feel like for some of you there could definitely be love coming in here for you, Aries. For others, I feel like you're just like your tastes are changing in all areas of your life. So it's like maybe there are certain things that you wanted or that you did want in the past with this past card here. And I feel like with this Queen of Cups here, it's just saying that things that you now desire are kind of changing. So that's interesting. I feel like when we mix these 2 cards together, I feel like when the past meets the future, it's kind of like, I feel like you are seeing yourself as more mature. I feel like you are seeing how kind of like the changes that you have made or the things that you desire have almost led to like maturity as well. Because it's like, again, maybe there are certain things that you desired in the past that would not lead to maturity in life or something like that. I don't know. It's what's popping into my head. So I feel like when the past meets the future for you, Aries, it's kind of like a certain level of maturity is coming in for you, or it's like you're gaining authority because of you maybe letting go of things or your taste changing in general. I can't get that message out of of my head with these two cards. For others, I feel like you could just be trusting your intuition more. Like the Five of Cups is just saying that in the past, maybe there have been regrets because you didn't trust like your gut, you didn't trust your intuitive messages, or you didn't trust your kind of first gut instinct. And now I feel like with that Queen of Cups, it's just saying you're trusting your gut instinct. So Aries, love it. That looks very good. So thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see. Taurus, in the past, you have the Nine of Wands here. So this is about like needing to let go of, not let go. To me, this is a card of needing to not give up. So I feel like in a lot of ways, you are like working towards you. In the past, maybe you had to work very hard to get things that you desire in your life. Maybe you had to work very hard to stand out in work or business, to get a raise. It could have been anything with this Nine of Wands. For others, I feel like this is talking about just like your determination in your life in general. So I feel like a lot of you are just more determined, or had to learn determination in the past here, Taurus. Next, for your future, you have the Eight of Swords. I'd say don't be too, scared about this. Eight of Swords is a card of self-imposed restriction and being stuck. I feel like for you, really, this is a very simple message for you, Taurus. I feel like these both cards are saying that in a lot of ways, I feel like you also need to trust your intuition with this card here, but I feel like this is more saying that you need to go back to this right here, Nine of Wands. It's like maybe in the past you were more willing to experiment. Maybe in the past you were more willing to try new things with the Nine of Wands. So I feel like in a lot of ways this is saying that you have to like try new things, or you have to experiment more with that Nine of Wands. The way that I think about this right here is that this could represent being like in life. Maybe like when you were younger, you were kind of technically more free. Like now, maybe you have a billion responsibilities that you have to deal with. So it's like maybe you can't be as spontaneous. Maybe you can't be as experimental with life. Like maybe you want to start a business, but it's like also maybe you need money for your kids or something like that. That's kind of what's popping into my head. It's not going to be that story for all of you, but I feel like there are just certain restrictions that you could be dealing with, Taurus. I feel like this Nine of Wands is saying like when the past meets the future, I feel like you have to go back to experimenting. I feel like you have to go back to throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. But in a lot of ways, I feel like this Eight of Swords is saying that you have to work within your restrictions. So I feel like it's about learning to be able to experiment within your restrictions, or within the things that you have. For some of you, I feel like this is kind of like you kind of just like almost being forced. I'll tell you, what's popping into my head right now, Taurus, is it's really funny. There's this guy, I play this stupid video game, of course, because why not? And I watched this guy online who also plays it, and he wanted to play this video game full-time. He wanted to be like a full-time streamer, and but he had kids, like all these responsibilities, had a business, all this other stuff, right? And his story is he got injured. He got a back injury. He couldn't work any longer, and to make a long story short, he got like forced into just playing video games for a living. And guess what? Because of that, he did. So for some of you, I feel like it's almost like the universe is about to push you into something here with these two cards. It's almost like, yeah, maybe you're feeling restriction. It's like I remember when I first started watching this guy that he used to always be talking about how restricted he was and how he could only play for like an hour here and there every couple of weeks and stuff like that. And then he got forced to do it every single day. So it's like sometimes I feel like these restrictions can cause that pressure. That's what's popping into my head for you. So there you go, Taurus. Love it. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you, Gemini people. Gemini, in the past, you have the Page of Cups here. So this could be talking about love. In the past, you could have had someone who is like an admirer, someone who is interested in you. So this could represent interest. I also feel like this could be you kind of like working towards your dreams in general. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be your dreams or following your dreams with this Page of Cups. In the future, you have the Death card, so definitely some sort of transformation. I kind of had a feeling that this would come up a lot tonight. I do feel like, because I just said this to Aries, I'm about to say it to you, Gemini, but with Neptune and Pisces, this right here is just a change in your dreams, or transforming the dreams that you have. That is Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces makes us change our values, our beliefs, the things we believe. It makes us change established belief, or beliefs we've had since we were children, pretty much anything. So, it's like, I feel like everybody is pretty much dealing with this energy here, Gemini. So I feel like when the past meets the future, it's like you could just be looking at past dreams, or maybe you wanted to be a doctor when you were a kid, and now you're like, I would never want to be a doctor. I can't stand blood, So that's like Neptune and Pisces. So I feel like a lot of you, could be like changing your dreams or changing what you want. I also feel like saying that for some of you, this is like you seeing something from the past as possible. So for some of you, this could be in any area of your life, love, money, business, whatever. But I feel like you are seeing that something is going to be possible for you to do. I feel like you see like the changes that are going to be required for you to do something with that death card. So I feel like the death card represents like change, right, and transformation. But I feel like it's more, I feel like this is more talking about certain sacrifices almost that you're willing to make at this time. So again, maybe you're trying to get into a relationship. Maybe in the past you wouldn't get out, but maybe now you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go out and try to meet someone. Same thing in business as well. It's like maybe in the past you wouldn't be sacrificing a lot of time to work hard or whatever. And I feel like I feel like you're maybe willing to work a little bit longer. Maybe you're willing to sacrifice sleep to make something work for just a little bit of time. So that's kind of what I feel here for you, Gemini. But I do feel like this could be love as well coming back from the past, but I don't think this is someone that you ever dated. I feel like it's almost like maybe an old admirer that where like maybe a relationship never got off the ground or maybe the time wasn't right. So I do feel like this could be love coming in as well. So that's nice, Gemini. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer. Cancer, you have the Fool in the past here, so maybe you had big dreams in the past, right? Maybe you were dreaming of starting that dream business, or maybe you had dreams of going to school and getting a job and all this other stuff. I feel like in between, maybe there were some challenges to you like living your dreams, or for you to get to the dream life that you have with the Fool card here. I'm just gonna leave this up because your next card is the Six of Cups. Love it. The Six of Cups to me, this is an amazing combination for a reading like this, because Six of Cups to me represents obstacles being removed. This is almost like a second chance coming in for you here. So I feel like Cancer, when the past meets the future, it's like you are getting a second chance to do something that you want to do. So I love it. Six of Cups says like maybe you tried to do something like start a business or start a relationship, and maybe there were certain blockages like in between the past and the present right now, and so maybe you experience some challenges or blockages or whatever. And I feel like the Six of Cups to me represents obstacles being removed, but it's kind of like almost like a second chance card, because it's saying try again. It's like saying try something again, that in probably this time around you'll be a lot more successful. So that's what I would say here with these two cards. I feel like for whatever reason, I'm also getting like, I feel like some of you could be realizing that you need to move or something like that, or it's like you're moving on from a situation. I feel like you're having that realization, but it feels more like a move to me. So if that message is for you, I feel like you are moving with these two cards. Love it, Cancer. That looks really good. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Let's see what we have for you, Leo people. Leo, in the past, you have the Temperance card. I feel like a lot of life lessons based off of patience for you, Leo. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could have experienced a lot of life lessons based off of patience. For others, I feel like this is like saying that you could have had a lot of opportunities to turn your situation around. Temperance is a card of alchemy. It's like the card of turning a negative into a positive. So I feel like for some of you, this is just like turning a negative into a positive. But in the past, I feel like there were maybe blockages or challenges to you actually being able to do that. In the future, you have the Eight of Wands, which is like quick forward movement and like more success. I almost feel like saying a gift from the universe for you, Leo. I don't really feel like it's a gift from the universe, but I do feel like it's like maybe in the past, maybe you would have to work like 10 times harder than anybody else to see success in any area of your life. So I feel like the Eight of Wands is saying now I feel like you only have to maybe work like 2 times harder. So still not easy, but definitely a lot easier than what you've experienced in the past. So I feel like things are kind of going to be more successful or getting more successful for you. I feel like for you with these two cards together, that it's saying like when the past meets the future, I feel like you just have a better understanding of how to turn your situation around. I feel like you have a better understanding of things. I almost feel like saying relaxation as well, but I feel like it's saying that like maybe in the past, Leo, maybe you would encounter situations and maybe you would overreact, or maybe you would be extremely worried about something, and then maybe like you'd be dealing with some sort of challenge, and maybe you would be like, oh, you know, this is going to end my life and all this other stuff. Like a lot of stinking thinking is what I'm feeling here. But it's like now I feel like you are realizing that there's no reason to worry about certain situations. It's like maybe there are things that are out of your control, or maybe you go through challenges at work, and it's like maybe you think you're always going to get fired. But I feel like this is a change in those types of thoughts, Leo. I feel like you're like realizing that things always end up turning out fine for you, and it's like you pretty much can handle everything that gets thrown at you. So I feel like you're just realizing, almost like the strength card, your card, Leo. It's almost like you are realizing your own strength, is what I feel here with these two cards. So love it, Leo. That looks really good. Thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo. Virgo, you have the Ace of Wands in the past. A ton of ideas. I just feel like a billion million ideas popping into your head. So I feel like this is like a lot of ideas for a lot of new beginnings. So I feel like for some of you, it's like maybe you just have too many ideas with the Ace of Wands. I feel like some of you, maybe in the past, it's like maybe you wanted to like travel, move. Maybe you wanted to start 300 businesses and get a job and do all these things. Like I feel like a lot of stuff on this Ace of Wands. That's really what's popping into my head. So I feel like a lot of you just like have a lot of ideas or had a lot of ideas in the past with this Ace of Wands. And this could be dating wise as well. It's like maybe you just haven't been able to decide like what type of person you want to be with. So, maybe you've had a hard time deciding what type of person you would like in your life, or maybe you have a hard time deciding like what type of person gets you excited or causes desire in your life as well. So a lot of you, there could have been like a major focus on desire with this Ace of Wands. The good news is in the future, you have the Three of Cups. I love this for a million different reasons, not a million billion, but a million different reasons for you here, Virgo. I feel like that there could be a lot of celebrations, but I also feel like this is saying that you are going to, I feel like when the past meets the future here, Virgo, I feel like you are going to be able to experience multiple different things at once. I feel like this is you leveraging, the word leverage is popping into my head for you, Virgo. I feel like it's you leveraging other people. So this, for example, could say like maybe you have multiple business ideas. This says you could have all the businesses that you want, right? The Three of Cups represents just finding the right people to run those businesses and help you run those businesses. So I feel like you could be just having a lot of different experiences that you would like to have. And it's like you're coming up with the ways to create that. So love it. For others, same thing in love as well. I feel like you could just be like dating, for example. And you could just be, and I'm wondering if Jake is home right now. I'm hoping that's Jake that I'm hearing at the moment. But anyway, we'll find out. Am I right? But I feel like this could be also, I feel like this could be you kind of almost celebrating, or I feel like this could be you dating as well if you are looking for love, is what I would say to you here, Virgo. So, yeah. Virgo, I like that a lot. I feel like that could be very good for you. So, love it, Virgo. That looks really good. Hold on, I'm hearing someone out there, so let me check and make sure that it's actually Jake that's here, because I don't want my house to be broken into. So let's find out. But there you go. Either that or my dinner on the stove is exploding all over the place. So we got to figure it out, people. All right, Virgo. That was good. Libra. Let's see what we have for you, Libra people. Libra, you have the Two of Wands here. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is you kind of like taking the lead, like wanting to take the lead in the past, in your past life. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you wanted to take the lead in some area of your life. I feel like this could be also... I feel like this could also be you like wanting to have a certain level of control over your life. The Two of Wands to me is a card of like control. It's a card of being bold as well and assertive. So I feel like a lot of you have maybe wanted to stand out in life in some way. That comes up for you all the time as well. So that's what I feel for you here, Libra, with the Two of Wands. For others, I feel like this is talking... I feel like this is more talking about like vision. I feel like you could be like have had certain dreams in the past as well with this card here. In the future, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Love it. Literally your personal vision, your destiny. Both these cards kind of represent your destiny in a lot of ways, like your your path, whatever you want to call it. To me, I always say, if you're alive, you're on the right path, right? There is no path. We have free will. We can create whatever we want in our lives. I truly believe that, but So that's what I'd say here. But this could definitely be confirmation that you're like doing something that resonates with you. Let's put it that way, right? I feel like that's a much better way to say it, because it's like, your path can change, right? Your passions can change. The things you desire can change. So I feel like when the past meets the future here for you, Libra, I feel like there's a lot of luck and boldness. I feel like you're standing out in a lot of ways as well with these two cards. So I feel like you're kind of like, this could be you having like victories or becoming much more successful in your life. I also feel like, again, maybe you're learning to trust that like inner guidance system. So maybe you're learning to trust like what you resonate with and what you feel like is going to lead to like success, happiness, whatever in your life. But I feel like a lot of luck here for you. So love it, Libra. That looks really good. So thank you, Libra. Really appreciate it. All right, Scorpio. Let's see here what we have for you, Scorpio people. Scorpio, in the past, you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands could be like a very enthusiastic energy. I feel like in the past you maybe have had a lot of enthusiasm, or maybe you felt like a free spirit, right? Maybe you've wanted to be very free-spirited. Maybe you've had a lot of ideas or plans or goals, dreams, whatever, with this Knight of Wands. And so I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you had a lot of those things. For others, this definitely, if we're talking about love here, this definitely could have been like a player type of energy, someone who kind of like kept you, I feel like it's someone who like dragged you along, who kind of like kept you attracted, but also kind of kept you delayed, kind of just kept you on the line, so to speak, in love. In the future, you have the Empress, so I feel like a ton of abundance coming in for you here. But it's probably because you're like working on something. I feel like for some of you, I'm like saying finally. So I feel like there could finally be a harvest in your life. You could be finally attracting money, or having a financial harvest in your life with the Empress card. So I do like to see that. I also feel like for whatever reason I'm getting intuition. To me, it is kind of an intuition card, but not exactly. So I do feel like for a lot of you, this could be like intuitive, your intuition being on point. I feel like when the past meets the future, I feel like there will be a ton of success. The Knight of Wands is like is needing to be kind of like open to spontaneous opportunity. The Empress is just abundance because of that. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be like maybe you want to start a business or a job, and maybe it's like a certain type of job, but maybe what comes along is something different, is what I feel like saying. And I feel like that's going to lead to a lot of abundance. I feel like this is asking you to be like open to different ways of doing things. I feel like it's asking you to be open to like kind of like spontaneous opportunities and work and business, but also your love life as well. I feel like it's just saying like be open, and that will lead to abundance. I feel like you need to I feel like I said this to you the other day, or I can't remember who it was, but I feel like you need to be open to being surprised, is what I would say to you. So I feel like for some of you, it's like about needing to just allow yourself to be surprised by things, and just kind of like I feel like saying like you're going along for the ride is what I feel like saying as well. So I feel like for some of you, it like could be one of those things where it's like maybe you want love, and maybe you've been turning down a lot of love offers, but maybe all of a sudden you just start saying yes to everybody, right? And maybe you meet someone who you would never have thought to date, who could be really good for you. So that's kind of what I feel. I feel like a very spontaneous, kind of like random energy with these cards here, Scorpio. So love it, Scorpio. I feel like that's really, really good. Love it. All right, Sag. Sagittarius. Let's see here. Sag, you have the star here. So again, a lot of dreams in the past. I mean, to me, this is true for everybody. Like, we all have a lot of dreams from the past. We all have a lot of things that we like wanted to do. Maybe we dreamed of becoming a monster truck driver. Who knows, right? Something along those lines. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is like a lot of dreams that you have had in the past. I feel like you could have had a lot of like hope and desires. This could also represent health. I only say that because of your Three of Swords here, Sagittarius. So I feel like in the past, maybe you were more healthy, or maybe you had a certain level of hope. Maybe you were had a certain level of health, right? And you could be thinking about that in the future, your health with these cards. But we'll talk about that in a second. But I feel like this could be a lot of dreams. I feel like also this is like waiting for things to grow. So I feel like a lot of you could have been waiting for things to grow in your life. In the future, you have the Three of Swords here. So I feel like for a lot of you, the Three of Swords could be talking about your health. Like I said, that's immediately what popped into my head. So for a lot of you, maybe you're having health problems, or maybe you're just having to pay more attention to your health with the Three of Swords is kind of what I feel here. For others, this could represent some sort of like uncomfortable change that you've been going through. But I feel like when the past meets the future, I feel like you are realizing that you will be kind of very successful here, Sagittarius. I feel like there is a lot of healing as well. The star to me says like you know what to do to heal yourself. So I feel like this could be you needing to heal yourself with that star card. I feel like some of you need to also take some time for like rest and relaxation with the star card as well. For others, I feel like this is you needing to shine your inner light. Like I feel like the Three of Swords could be like having been like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes like in life in general, right? Life beats the crap out of all of us. You know, that's the whole point of life, I guess. But I feel like this could be like your light having been dimmed. Like I feel like so when the past meets the future, I feel like you need to kind of like allow your light out. I feel like you need to allow your inner light to shine with that star card. And I feel like you have a lot to share as well. I feel like some of you, this is like asking you to think about the things that you have to share or the experiences you've had. I feel like there could be a lot of benefits coming in for you because of that star card through like sharing of your experience or helping other people who've been in similar experiences, things like that. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. So I like it. There you go. Thank you, Sagittarius. Yeah, but it was Jake, everybody. Sorry to leave everybody hanging. It was just Jake. But it was a weird noise, and I thought he wasn't gonna be home. So you know, I don't know. There's nothing I can do when I'm in here, right? All right. Who the heck? We're on Capricorn. Capricorn. In the past, you have the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you have been looking for resources, probably trying to make money. So I feel like a lot of you could have been trying to find ways to make money, looking for ways to grow your resources, or looking for ways to increase your resources. To me, your reading fits in very well with your astrology, Capricorn. It's not really actually fair because to me, I feel like the astrology is kind of clouding this reading. You know, I feel in a certain way that it could be affecting me as well, as in like how I'm reading these cards, but it fits in perfectly. So what I would say to you here, Capricorn, is I feel like a lot of you have been looking for resources, have been looking to make more money with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you could have been looking for new ways to make money. You could have been looking for jobs that pay you more money, or you could have been just like trying to find something where you can have a harvest, right? Could be in love as well. You could have been looking for relationships where you have a harvest. In the future, you have the Ten of Pentacles. You found your money in the future. You will be finding your money in the near future here, Capricorn, with the Ten of Pentacles. This is like finding your treasure, the Ten of Pentacles. To me, it's finding almost like everything you want or finding something that you really enjoy. So I love this card, and I love this reading for you here, Capricorn. This could also be love. Again, I always say Ten of Pentacles to me is the best love card in the deck. To me, it represents like finding someone where you almost have it all. So definitely a very good card. I feel like when the past meets the future here for you, Capricorn, this is basically just saying that you have learned how to use your resources. So I feel like the Queen of Pentacles could be saying that in the past, maybe you've had difficulties with your finances, challenges. Maybe you've experienced a lot of challenges. Maybe you've experienced a lot of issues with your finances. Could be anything. The Queen of Pentacles, I feel like, is saying you have learned a lot from that. And now I feel like this is saying like the universe is giving you back a bunch of money. Maybe there's more money coming in. Maybe you're making, maybe it's not a ton of money, but maybe you're making more money in work or business or something along those lines. And I feel like this is just saying you now know how to handle scary situations with your finances, or maybe you maybe you did things with your money that weren't responsible, and it's like now you know how to be responsible. So I feel like you will be responsible, plain and simple. The beautiful thing about this is it's like saying that because of that you will be increasing your resources with this Queen of Pentacles. So it's like you're making more money, but then you're also increasing it even more. So love it, Capricorn. That to me is very, very good. Love it. Efren says, Chris, get a bowl cut. If we get 100,000 subscribers by, what's a fair time? I would say if I can hit 100,000 subs by June 6th, just June 6th, I can't say that word. There's something wrong with my tongue. I was born with a fat tongue, people. You can't really see it in that picture, but fat tongue. So I can't say the 6th. It's impossible. But anyway, the point is, June 6th, if I hit 100K, or if I hit it before then, F it, right? I'll do a bowl cut for Efren. There you go. Challenge. There's your challenge, people. Make it happen. All right. Here we go. All right. Who are we on? We were Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the tower in the past. Could have been a tower moment. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could have experienced a tower moment in your life, or you could have experienced multiple tower moments in your life with the tower card. So I definitely think that's very interesting. I also feel like a lot of you could have been rebuilding as well in the past. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could have been like you kind of rebuilding from tower moments, but probably experiencing multiple tower moments in your life. Next, you have the Two of Pentacles here. So I feel like for a lot of you, the Two of Pentacles is saying that in the future, you will be having more fun in your life. I also feel like it's just saying like busyness. So I feel like a lot of you will be more busy. I feel like a lot of you will be like multitasking, could be working on multiple projects, could be working on multiple things in your life with this card here. Next, these two here, I feel like are saying together, like when the past meets the future, I feel like for a lot of you, this could be you kind of like testing new ideas. Or there could be like a lot of really good new ideas coming in for you with these two cards. So I feel like just new ideas with these cards. I feel like you could be having like a lot of revelations as well with these two cards. So it's like you could be having like a lot of ideas in your life with the Tower card, and the Two of Pentacles could be saying that you're learning how to put your ideas into action. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be kind of like putting your new ideas into action with the Two of Pentacles. For others, I feel like you're just like this. I'm just getting cause and effect, almost like the Justice card for you here. Aquarius. So I feel like you have like learned cause and effect in your life, and I feel like it's just making you stronger with these cards. The Tower in the past to me would say you are stronger now. It's like you've rebuilt the top of your tower because the tower is coming up in the past. So I feel like you're a lot more free. This card, again, Two of Pentacles is a card of needing to have fun. So I feel like a lot of you could be having a lot of fun because of past tower moments. It's like they have made you stronger. Maybe you've learned a lot of lessons. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Aquarius. So thank you, Aquarius. And Pisces, let's see what's going on for you here, Pisces. Pisces, in the past you have the Seven of Wands here. So I feel like for a lot of you, in the past, the Seven of Wands is a card of like your beliefs, number one, because it's a card of conviction. It's a card of defending certain things in your life, or kind of like committing to something and defending your position at the top of a hill. And so I feel like a lot of you could have been defensive in the past. You could have, or you could have just had very strong beliefs about things in the past with this Seven of Wands. I don't really feel like this is good or bad. I feel like it just is. So I feel like it's just a thing that you have. For others, I feel like this could be you kind of having been placed in a very kind of like defensive position, but it's like it's not your fault, Pisces. I feel like people have put you in a defensive position with the Seven of Wands. So there maybe have been a very strong need to defend yourself or protect yourself or pretty much anything like that. This could also say that you've been closed off to love in the past. And I say that because in the future, you have the Ace of Cups, a proposal, marriage, love, whatever it is you want. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you here, Pisces, with the Ace of Cups. This could also just be your emotions overflowing, being really happy. I do feel a lot of happiness coming in for Pisces. I feel like it's here now. Here's the problem, though. Pisces, I say this all the time in your readings, is spiritual PTSD for you, Pisces. Like, just dealing with the fact that you have been through a lot of difficulties and needing to see that things are better. The problem is, like, when you go through too many difficulties, you're like, when something good happens, you're just automatically like, when's the bad thing going to happen? So I feel like some of you it's about positive thinking here, Pisces. I feel like when the past meets the future, this will be about you knowing the right things to defend. I feel like this is about you knowing the right things to commit to as well. This could be a lot, like maybe you've committed to the wrong people in the past, and it's like now you know the right people to commit to with these two cards. Or it's like you know which people will truly bring you like true love with this Ace of Cups. For others, this could just be something that you're committing to as well. Both cards to me represent commitment, because Seven of Wands, again, it's like it is a kind of a card of commitment. Again, he's defending his position at the top of the hill. He is committing to that top of the hill. It's a card of conviction, knowing that you know that something is going to work out in your life. Ace of Cups, card of proposal. That's a commitment. So I feel like some of you could be just committing to a belief, a job, a business, whatever. And I feel like there's a lot of success coming in here for you, Pisces, due to that commitment as well with that Ace of Cups here. Definitely a lot of happiness coming in for you. And yeah, definitely, I really like that for you, Pisces. So really awesome reading. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So let's get that going. I'm going to actually use this deck right here. So we are going to do 1, 2, and 3. So cards 1, 2, and 3. Here, people. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Can someone enlighten me? What is Chris collecting? Adult toys, Annette. This video just got demonetized because I said adult toys. Thanks, YouTube. All right. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. All right. For everyone who picked card number 1, you have the Empress and you have the Hermit card. So I feel like there could be abundance coming in for you. To me, this is pretty simple. Card number 1. To me, there's not much to say here other than you're probably just coming out of the cold. You're probably going from winter to spring. You're probably just experiencing improvements. The Hermit, finding your inner light. The Empress is going from winter to spring. It's like you're coming out of the cold. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness and good things coming in for you with these 2 cards. Love it. Really good. Abundance. Being very attractive at this time, so I like it. I like it a lot. There you go. I feel like some of you are like, this could be like going from Quasimodo to very attractive with the Hermit card. So I feel like some of you are realizing that you could be attracting a lot of things in your life. We're not talking about being attractive. We're talking about attracting things into your life. So love it. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the 4 Swords. So I feel like for some of you, this is talking about taking a break from your hard work. So I feel like some of you need to take a break from your hard work, or you are taking a break from your hard work with the Knight of Pentacles. For others, I feel like this is like realizing what you need to do. I feel like all of a sudden, like I feel a spark in my head here. I feel like a sudden enlightenment going off here. I feel like all of a sudden it's like you know what to do, and I feel like you're going to hammer it with this Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is you like digging deep and like really working very, very hard with the Knight of Pentacles, basically. So I like that. I feel like there's a lot of success for you, card number 2. If you pick card number 3, you have the Hangman and the Death card. So I feel like some of you could be going through a personal transformation with card number 3 here. I feel like this is about taking the lead for some reason. So I feel like some of you need to take the lead. I feel like some of you need to take control. I'm almost getting like the Chariot. Yeah, the whole thing's about setting yourself free with these cards. So card number 3, I feel like some of you could be experiencing delays or setbacks here. And I feel like some of you just need to kind of like take the lead in your life to make the change happen. For others, this could be like seeing things from a different point of view. So I feel like some of you need to gain a new perspective with this Hermit card. I feel like that will lead to a change. I feel like it'll set you free with this 8 of Swords. So yeah, that's what I feel for you. But all right, thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer questions now, of course. And Super Chats will get preference, of course, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. So that's that. The plants, actually, believe it or not, people, the plants are still alive. I had to move them. I had some electrical issues in this room, so the plants had to be moved out of here. So that's why we got rid of the plants, but that's that. But all right, let's get these questions going. So let me figure out where I was, and I don't even remember. So, let's see. Nicole says, Nicole, thank you for the super chat. She says, I did meet everyone yesterday. I didn't even realize that you were talking about at that job. Well, there's plenty more fish in the sea, Nicole, of course. Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card, please. Jennifer D, you have the High Priestess. Trust your intuition for once. Could be like trusting your intuition around love, or needing to trust your intuition around love is what I feel like saying. So I feel like you need to trust your intuition at this time. There could be more freedom coming in for you as well. So there you go. Melissa M. Marshall, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I ditch the Gemini Sun Pisces man? I'm concerned that I would say yes, is what I would say to you. I don't like this. 3 of Swords, King of Cups. The King of Cups could be him, because Pisces, right here. So I feel that, but 3 of Swords is definitely a breakup. So I would say yes. I feel like you have a choice, but I would say yes to you, Melissa. Ruby, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, feeling disconnected, uninspired. Advice, 8 of Cups. Wanting to walk away from things that no longer serve you. Literally the feelings that you are describing, 8 of Cups, right? You have the 3 of Cups here, the Knight of Swords. This is like some sort of daily routine change, Ruby. So the Three of Cups could represent needing to go and meet people, needing to go and meet like-minded people, needing to join groups to get ideas, like pretty much anything like that I feel like would be a good idea. Nine of Swords is like some sort of change or needing to like maybe change your scenery or kind of like find some inspiration. So I feel like you need to like find inspiration with this card here. Yeah, literally. Like I feel like you need to get out into the world with the World card. But that actually doesn't look too bad. Those are good cards, Ruby, is what I would say to you. Even with the Eight of Cups, it's like you're just like walking away from things that no longer serve you. KC, thank you for this super chat. Really appreciate it. KC says, KC Collective for the pond. You got it. So we are doing a collective for the pond for everyone here. So let me figure out where we're at. For everyone here in the collective, thank you to KC. We have the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. I feel like a lot of you need to make a choice here with these two cards. And I feel like for some of you, this is about trusting your intuition as well. So I feel like a lot of you need to trust your intuition with that Two of Swords. King of Pentacles is like some sort of permanent change in your life is what I feel for everyone here. Yeah, I feel like there's like a lot of stuff about patience, but also making some sort of change coming up here. So I feel like a lot of you could be just making a change with these two cards. Next, we have the Seven of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like if you're holding on to anything, I feel like that it could be causing confusion with that Seven of Cups. So this would like represent letting go. I feel like you are letting go of something in your life here, collective, that could be causing confusion or just maybe just doesn't align with your values anymore or align with you in general. So I feel like a letting go type of energy with these cards. I feel like for some of you could be focusing on the wrong things with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is like distractions. Four of Pentacles is stability, but it's like thinking that something is stable. It's like thinking that something is permanent when it isn't. So I feel like some of you, this is like saying like let go of expectations. I feel like saying expectations died here is what I feel like saying. But, I feel like for a lot of people, like I feel like maybe you feel like you lost something, or maybe you feel like you lost, maybe you feel like you lost a relationship or you lost a business or whatever. But I feel like you didn't actually lose anything, of course. I feel like you lost your future expectations for whatever the thing that you lost was, but it just, that didn't exist in the first place, right? So I feel like almost some of you need to release that. I feel like it was toxic in the first place. For others, I feel like this could be you. I feel like you are just releasing toxic energy with these two cards and moving on. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of like passionate new beginning coming in for all of you. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's like a passionate new beginning coming in for you with the Two of Wands. I feel like you're taking control. I feel like you're taking the lead of your life. I feel like a lot of you are moving more towards desire. What do I say all the time? I mean, to me, it's in the astrology. I feel like a lot of people are moving more towards desire in a lot of ways. I say passion, but I don't really like when people say like that you should be living your passion because number one, usually passions change, right? And so really if we turn our passion into a job, for example, it works for some people, but for a lot of people, it's like their passions change. So I feel like living by desire is more important to like following your desires and your changing passions and things like that, realizing that you can grow through life. I feel like that's what a lot of you are doing. Love it. Thank you, Casey. Jorge, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say a few cards. You have the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, money. Jorge, love it. Ten of Wands, releasing a burden. I feel like this is like things getting easier for you, Jorge. Six of Pentacles, like, things moving forward slowly. It's a card of planting seeds, waiting for things to grow. Nine of Pentacles, financial independence for you, Jorge, and also like freedom. This is like being able to buy luxuries or being able to have luxuries in your life. And finally, you have the Ten of Wands. So releasing burdens. I feel like you're releasing a heavy weight here, Jorge. Love it. AK Raven, thank you so much for the donation. As always, you are too kind. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Okay, will I transfer to Catella and May? I would say yes. Empress, especially if you want this, is what I would say to you. I would say, yeah, to Queen of Swords as well. Queen of Swords is a card of authority. But I would say yes, is what I would say to you. Robin, thank you for the super chat again. You say, is AJ gonna get caught for his laziness? I feel like you need to be patient, but I would say yes. So yes is what I would say to you. Brendan, thank you for the super chat. Brendan, if you have a question, if you could pop it in down below, I will be happy to answer it. Miss Scorpio, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. My brother committed suicide, naming his estranged wife as the reason. Sorry to hear that, by the way. Should we get an attorney to fight for his ashes or just let it be? You have the Magician, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands here. Well, it's a tough situation, number one, is what I would say. Sorry to hear that, like I said. But number two, I would say that this could represent just kind of like leaving it be. Five of Cups, like grief, sorrow, sadness, things like that. Nine of Wands, like the Magician says you can use your powers of manifestation to get whatever you want, basically. So you could turn this into whatever you want, basically, is what I'd say to you. The Nine of Wands does say don't give up. So if it's important to you, I would fight. If it's not that important to you, then I wouldn't, is what I would say to you. I feel like that Five of Cups is saying don't create more grief, though. But like for you, I'm not even saying, I'm not even worried about her. I'm saying, if that's going to create a lot of grief for you, then I wouldn't do it, is what I would say with that Five of Cups. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Did Brendan? Robin, I'll come right back to you. Brendan Boggs, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Pisces was adopting twins and baby mama Virgo backed out. What do you see? You have the Six of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like things will be fine for you, Brendan. You have the Six of Wands, which is success. Six of Wands definitely represents having gone through a difficulty because Six of Wands represents kind of going through some sort of challenge. Six of Wands is a card of, like, this guy has been to war. He has gone off to war. Now he's coming back from war. And it's like he has experienced some significant challenges. But so he's being celebrated, right? But it's like he still has the burdens from war. So, kind of says, like, you have gone through something very challenging. You have the Page of Cups and the Two of Pentacles as well. Two of Pentacles is just like, having the options to get something else in your life. So this could be options for you, or it could say that you will be looking to adopt other children in the future as well. So I feel like there could be like multiple options for you. Page of Cups could be children as well. Eight of Wands, success, quick movement. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, it's like another opportunity is what I would say to you, Brandon. So I feel like there could be like another opportunity to adopt other children in the future is what I'd say to you. I hope that makes sense. So thank you, Brandon. Really appreciate it. Robin, thank you again for the super chat. You say, here, will I have a better behaved easy class next year? Yeah, I would say yes, the star. I feel like I said yes to you about this, like in the past, that it would pretty much be like easier in a lot of ways. But I also feel like that you could be, I feel like this is like a dream come true. This is a card of like relaxing. The star card to me is a card of being able to relax and just things kind of flowing more easily. It's a card of hope and like faith and just an easier card. So I would say yes. Vanessa, hello. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, how will I do on my exam tomorrow? Ace of Swords, victory. Love it. Very good card, especially for test taking. So I love these. I love the positive sword cards for test taking. So yeah, definitely very successful. Or success. JC, I would say definitely yes. JC, thank you for the super chat. You say, saw a dream job posted. Do I dare try? I would say yes, for sure, especially if it's a dream. What do you have to lose, right? Nothing, other than nothing. So I would take the leap of faith, definitely. That looks really good. Isha, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will things improve? I would say maybe not with these cards. Like, I always go back, like, your readings for him are always back and forth, in a lot of ways. But I would say probably not. King of Wands is probably him. And the Five of Pentacles feeling left out in the cold. So I'd say no, if I'm being honest with you. Alina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords. This is like a very, this could represent a breakup, number one, if you have gone through a breakup. But it could also just be curiosity in a lot of ways. Like the Page of Swords says there could be things that you want in your life. And the Page of Swords just says be curious about the things that you want. The Five of Swords is like a card of selfishness, Alina. But to me, it's a good card of selfishness. To me, it says you need to be selfish at this time. So I feel like it's like asking you to take care of yourself at this time, do things for yourself, basically, with that Five of Swords. And you even have the Three of Pentacles as well. which could represent like help or needing to find help with the Three of Pentacles. So it's like saying that people want to help you. It's like a card of teamwork. So it could be people helping you in life, but this could also be like getting recognized for something. I almost feel like this could be love coming in for you. If you are looking for love, could be a perfect match. If not, it could be like a job or whatever else you're looking for. That could be a perfect match for you. Pretty good, actually, is what I'd say to you. Lola Bell, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say cards for March. For March, you have the Emperor and the Six of Cups here, the Justice card. This is pretty good, actually. Emperor is like following a plan. Six of Cups is happiness, childlike energy, and that Justice card is balance. But it's also a card of finally, I feel like just saying that you are finally seeing results is what I feel like saying to you. So I feel like the Justice card is saying that maybe you, like this whole thing, could say that you have been trying to be successful at something in your life, and it's like maybe there have been a lot of delays, but it's like now things are going to start working out with the Six of Cups, Justice card, like a much better use of your energy. So I feel like your energy is just being used better at this time, and I really like that. I feel like there's more balance coming in for you as well. So love it for March. Yeah, I feel like you're very attractive at this time as well. So if you're looking for love, I would get out there. San, you say, what's my past meets future? Thank you, San. In the past, you have the King of Swords, and we'll talk about your future in a second, but in the past, King of Swords is like gathering knowledge, or it could be like trying to gain wisdom in the past, trying to learn a lot of things about life in general, or about things that you're learning about. Six of Swords, of course, in the future is moving on to calmer shores, or moving on to like bigger and better things in a lot of ways. So I feel like with these two cards together, it's like saying your wisdom, your past meets future, is that your wisdom is going to lead to major improvements in your life, and probably more momentum as well. Six of Swords is like a card of momentum. It says things will be improving quite a bit. So love it. Looks really good. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Life is just hell on earth. Going to join my parents in heaven land. It's funner there. Nicole, no, it's not, number one. And number two, we come here to learn things. Number three, when you're going through hell, keep going. Who said that? Whoever knows who says that wins a special prize. So whoever gets that right first wins. There you go. Maria, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Met a new broker. Is she a good person to work for? Yeah, I would say yes. Four Swords, like just recovery. Ten of Pentacles, amazing, Maria, for a job or getting a job or working with someone or whatever. So I definitely would say yes, for sure, with that Ten of Pentacles. So yes, no doubt about it, is what I'd say to you. Love it, for sure. MK, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Could you pull a love card for me? Thank you, number one. And number two, you have the Hermit and the Ten of Cups. This is like dating. This is pretty good, is what I'd say to you. Hermit is like, yeah, look at this, the Sun. I feel like there's like a lot of attention for you in dating right now. So I would be dating. I feel like you could definitely be finding love if you wanted it. The Hermit like says, get out there with this card. Ten of Cups is like fortune after difficulty, but it's also like a card of dating, and the Sun is a card of a victory for you. So I feel like for a lot of you, or for you, there is like a victory, or I mean for you in particular, MK, there's a victory in love, but I also feel like there's a lot of attention and a celebration coming in for you in love. So I would get out there. Those cards represent needing to get out there, especially with that Hermit card, but it says like when you do that, you will find love, especially with that Ten of Cups and that Sun. So that's what I'd say to you. Kirsten wins. Kirsten, hey Kirsten, send me an email, please. Thank you. Shanika, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will things at my job get better? I would say no. I don't really like that Tower card or the Seven of Swords is what I would say to you here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're looking to move on, is what I would say to you, Shanika. So I feel like you'll probably accept a new offer somewhere else, basically, with this card is what I'd say to you. Brendan, thank you for, you didn't have to super chat again, Brendan, but thank you for that. Brendan, if you have another question, let me know down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Lonnie, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, finally I've got options, but I'm stuck. Do you see something good in love coming in for me? I would say yes, definitely. Transformation with the with the death card. So I feel like there's some sort of change or transformation coming in for you with the death card. The Knight of Pentacles is like putting in the work. So I feel like you could be putting in the work to be successful with that Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you could be working very hard as well with that Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like there's like some sort of transformation coming in love. But the Knight of Pentacles also says you're putting in the work for love is what I'm trying to say. But this could also be someone coming in for you. Could be an earth sign. Yeah, there's some sort of change. Look at this. So I feel like there's some sort of change coming in for you here with the Seven of Pentacles, some sort of change in direction in love. But it could just be like the type of person. Like the Knight of Pentacles would say maybe you're going for more stable people, or maybe you're going for people who are more of a sure thing, if that makes sense. I like it. Looks pretty good. JC, thank you for the super chat. You say, what you have to lose? Time invested in applying. Yeah, but you might get it, is what I'd say to you. Wheel of Fortune, JC. So that looks pretty good. Love it. Ashley Garcia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I start looking for a different job or be patient? I almost feel like saying that you should be patient is what I would say to you. The Judgment card kind of says like this could be your true purpose. The Nine of Cups is a card of satisfaction. Like it does say like you could turn your situation around in a lot of ways. So I feel like you could fix this situation, or things could start to improve. Like Nine of Cups is a wishes, it's fulfillment. So I do feel like things could change for you. Alette, hello, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. Will my recent offer on a home purchase be accepted? You have the Eight of Swords, the Moon. It's like waiting here, and you have the Lovers. I would say no, if I'm being honest with you, because I don't like these two cards here. This could be like fears, worries. Eight of Swords, like stuck. But you have the Lovers, to me, which would kind of represent a second chance. So even if it's not accepted, there could be another chance. Or this could be you finding something else, is what I would say to you. So yeah, that's what I'd say there. Haley, thank you for the super chat. As always, Haley, really appreciate it. Haley, let me just get another deck going here, because I'm done with that deck. I am done. All right, Haley. Haley says, advice, please. So, Haley, let's see what we have going on for you. And Haley. Haley, you have the High Priestess here, and the Hierophant, and the Knight of Wands. Now, this could be about love, so I feel like there could be love coming in for you, number one. It could be a fire sign. It could be an earth sign. I'm also getting, could be a Pisces or a Taurus, is what I would say. Could be someone with all that in their chart. But I feel like this could be love coming in for you that leads to marriage for some reason. I feel like you need to trust your intuition with that High Priestess. The Hierophant is like a card of learning. So I feel like you need to learn as much about whatever it is you want in your life. So I feel like you need to learn with that card. Knight of Wands is like a card of desire. Like, I feel like you could be moving towards desires at this time as well. I would be more spontaneous with that Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands to me says, like, be more open to random opportunities. I feel like that will help you out the most. So I like it. All right. Isha, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say no if I'm being honest with you, because Five of Pentacles, like, feeling left out in the cold. Ten of Wands, carrying a heavy burden. Like, the Ten of Wands is, like, too many, normally it's, like, too many responsibilities, but it could represent carrying a heavy burden in this situation. You do have the Judgment card, which is a rebirth, is what I'd say to you. I don't know, I almost feel like telling you to be patient. Those first two cards don't look too good, Isha, but these look much better, is what I would say here. The Temperance card is like a card of patience, basically. Knight of Pentacles, I mean, if you put the work in, is what I would say to you. But it's like, you know, the question I always ask people is, it's like, do relationships need to be work? No, is the answer. I mean, do you have to put a certain level of work into a relationship? Yeah, but we're talking about things like doing things to keep the romance alive, you know? We're not talking about, like, having to work through these issues. I don't think relationships have to be this difficult, trust me. So, yeah, that's what I'd say here. But I do feel like you could put the work in. So, and I feel like it could work. So, that's what I'd say to you there. Colleen, thank you again for tonight's idea, by the way. I liked it. So, Colleen, you have the World here and the Devil. I feel like you're just walking away from toxic energy. Now, this could be you dating as well, Colleen, if you're looking for love. Or it could be you kind of like reaching your goals. The Devil could just represent hard work, like working towards your goals or working towards something that you are like trying to create, basically, Colleen. So that looks pretty good for you. All right, I think I'm all caught up here, people. Let me just check one thing. And I will take a few more questions here. So if you have a question that I have not answered, pop it in down below, and I will try and answer it. But, all right. Yeah, I think we're good. Tarub, you have the death card. I feel like you're going through a transformation at this time. Blessed Mercy, I feel like you will find something better with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles to me would be a new job. Elaine, you have the Page of Wands in the past and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like your past meets future is like working on a team to get something you want. Basically, the Page of Wands is like a desire. Three of Pentacles is working on a team. So I feel like you could be working on a team to get something you want. Linus, does the ex-Aries guy have plans of communicating with me? Page of Cups, I would actually say yes to you, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a wait. So, I mean, I'm not talking like months and months and months, but Linus, I do feel like they will communicate, yes. And I say no to everybody, so yes. T. Troy, I love it. How to manifest your dream. Love it. We will do it. Why not? There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I liked it as well, Colleen. I did like it. Bless Mercy, I would say you could. I feel like it's too early to say, but I do feel like you could marry him. J. Doe, you have the Two of Swords. This would say you need to trust your intuition, but yeah, I feel like there's jobs coming in. King of Cups is returning to something, so I feel like you'll be returning to work. Justine, happy birthday. You have the Page of Swords. I feel like you need to be curious at this time like everybody else. To me, this card comes up way too much for everybody. Why? I don't know. But I feel like everybody needs to be curious. I feel like there's like a lot of success in mystery, but we have to be curious to find it. Shelly, his female friend from Festival trying to be, or is she more than his friend? I would say yes to you. Wander Girl, hello. Will the Aquarius guy come back to reconcile? Six of Wands. I would actually say yes to you as well. It's not a card of reconciliation, but I do feel like saying yes on this card. So I trust my intuition, and I would say yes to you. So yes, Wander Girl. All right, I will answer like one more question, and then I'm going to take off out of here. So get your questions in, people. Wander Girl, I just answered, but I feel like the chat's delayed. Anyway, Chelsea, you win. Should I move on from my marriage? Yes, I feel like you should. I feel like you already know this. I would say yes, for sure. I feel like it's keeping you trapped. So, yes. Rune Star Dragon, I feel like you need to put the work in here. I feel like I feel like you need to open up, but I feel like there's love coming in for you. But I feel like you just have to date, basically, is what I would say to you. No doubt about it. So that's that. All right. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we will be doing a daily reading. So that's what we'll be doing there. Also, make sure to check out the weekly readings. They are up on the channel. So if you haven't watched your weekly reading yet, they are in the weekly playlist thing. Actually, they're not, but I will put them in the weekly playlist. I always forget, but I will make sure that happens. Isha, I would say no, actually. I don't think he necessarily wants to break up. So I would say no. Four Swords is like patience as well. Kind of like the Temperance card yet, I think. So it's kind of like patience. The Ten of Pentacles is marriage. So I would say at this time, probably not, but I feel like it's going to require work for sure, is what I'd say there. But thank you, everybody, again, and have a good night.